So I just saw episode 2 of For All Mankind.
Five, four, three,
And man, this show it's the kind of show that tells, I'm every episode leaves me kind of breathless.
Go on, come on, leave me breathless.
And the narrative thrust with which the show moves every episode, like there's only been 2 in season 3 so far, but having seen the first 2 seasons before this, the show is fantastic.
Fantastic.
It is just outright fantastic. It continues to be the cream of the crop when it comes to sci-fi programming on television anywhere today. It is one of the crown jewels in Apple TV Plus's arsenal, and it's the kind of show that, like when I listen to Elon Musk talk about you need a reason to get up in the morning and a reason to live and move forward in your life, and he talks about things like going to Mars. This show has very quickly in season 3 come to embody exactly that kind of feeling for me, and not accidentally so, because they're drawing quite a few parallels to an Elon Musk-like person within the show. And there's a private enterprise, I think it's called Helios Aerospace in the show, and it's led by this guy who's trying to beat the United States and the Soviet Union to Mars, and as a private venture, so that they don't divide up Mars like they divided up the moon, but between 2 superpowers. And he wants to create a free economic zone so everybody could have opportunity on Mars.
The future belongs to all of us.
With song and let me
Much like with his father, he was able to come to the United States and live out his dream, and within the American dream, if you will. But all of that to say, it's not just that. I mean, that alone makes me excited to watch the show every week. But going beyond just that sense of hope and looking forward to a brighter future, the show does a fantastic job of world building. In this show right now, they've got this vision of an alternate history that led to they're still in the 90s technically, and still in our past, but they have flat screen TVs like that we didn't have until the 2000s. In the 90s, they've got robot wars on television. I mean, the kind of stuff that you were watching in 2004, they were watching in 1992 in this show. They have electrified roadster cars. Like, like the kind of stuff that Tesla has been building and a reputation off of, and certainly as a branding campaign, if you will. The point I'm trying to make is that the show does a fantastic job of putting you into the world of these characters. And the other part of it is that now that we're in season 3 and the show basically moves a decade forward every season, you feel like you have lived with these characters for a while and you get to know them. There's a lot of payoffs that they've been setting up for the last 20 odd episodes of the show leading into what we're seeing now, and from Joel Kinnaman to Chantal Van Santen to every other cast member on the show, Ren Schmidt, like there's an all-star cast, and they do a fantastic job each episode to give you this grounded, multi-layered, uber textured storyline that feels all at the same time very expansive but also intimate. It also feels like the story's going in 100 different directions, but then by the end of the episode you get this like very, very narrow and pointed direction where the story's going to be headed in the next episode. And it's almost like, so far at least with episode 1 and 2, they're building up like all the different pieces that are going to lead to the ultimate a conclusion. The finale of the season probably will bring us to. There's a lot of good stuff in this show where they do a fantastic job with contextualizing the dangers of space, while at the same time, the hope and ambition that brings. And so I just love the show. I really just love the show. I can't wait to see where the next episode goes. Like I mentioned in one of my previous reviews, this is the first time I'm watching this show on a week-to-week basis. In the past, I've always sort of gone in batches. I would save up a bunch of episodes and then binge them together. But I have to be honest, the show is so good that you can watch it one episode a week, and it will keep you engaged. And there's enough happening each and every week that you don't feel like they're handing you little pieces and that you're picking off the ground. They're giving you fully realized stories and then giving you plenty of reason to come back the following week. So yeah, For All of Mankind, I'll say it again, it is the best sci-fi show on television today, and I can't wait to just continue watching it season 3 as it goes on.